What's up, Garius? Hassashin PvP? Probably need to practice. Hiya. Dead. Oh. Let's try. Let's go, Assassins! Oh, nice try. So good, so good. It happens, you know? But yeah, Shy is pretty chill, guys. I think she's pretty fun. She's kind of like high, really dependent on your teammates. But yeah, it's not too bad. Still fun. Good times. Good times right now. Let's go. What's this Wu, the Shy Man? Yes, sir. Shy's pretty chill, bro. Play my ukulele. Yes, give me that mana, boys. Hi, is Megu good for PvE and PvP, or should I stick with Musa? Oh, Megu's still in a good spot, honestly, Zin. If you like Megu, I would honestly just stick with Megu. Is my mic also working? One sec. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, well, actually, I wonder if filter is working. Yeah, NVIDIA, okay. We're chilling. Oh, done. Let's go. Damn. Shy diff for what, boys? Shy diff? Clearly, man. I think it's a shy diff right there. Too good. What if I beat this guy, boys? What if I beat this guy? No! Yeah, I would agree with Stuart. Thing is, I didn't check Awakening 2 though, so I'm not still to know anything about Awakening Megu. But Secession, in the other hand, we all know she's kind of busted. Oh, damn, they hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, they hurt. One day I'll get the A's, you know? I don't know when, but one day. What's up, Stuart? How you doing, bro? No way. They have a shy too? Let's see who's better shy, huh? Oh, two Sork? Holy. Or DK and Sage though. We have damage too. Hello. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give them buff. Oh, that is so annoying. There. Oh yeah, they're debuffed for sure. Oops. I used my PSR. Now we call that overkill. Wow, that was 3 minutes? Dude. This Sork, man, needs to die. Ah, DK and Sage is better, obviously, boys. Come on. Sork? Sork is like a single player game, man. They just play alone. They don't even play for teams. They're the selfish people in BDO, you know? I from all day, you know? Shy's dead. Nice, I give it to him. Lit. Oh, that's such a good buff. Oh! Should have beat there. Started to hurt. Oh, our team is down. We lost this round. Where'd you go? Oh. They're just running around. Awakening Sage, he might struggle. He's good in 1v1s, but 3v1's gonna be very difficult. I don't know if he's playing well or if enemy just can't give him a knockdown. Oh, he's down. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, they hurt. Hi, I'm dead. Oh, they're like hitting me? Like, our team needs to trade. Holy dude. Alright. They're both so lit though. Look at their HPs. They gotta trade that. Gotta trade, man. Oh, Shivita. She's over there. Do something, DK. Why are you standing? Oh, come on. There's no way we lose this, right? Okay, good. Holy dude. Oh my god, they hurt. I think our DK is dead. It's 3v1. Oh. Oh. Nah. Where's Sage? She's dead. How is he alive? Yeah, that Blue buff is really strong. Jeez. Are we in a
I can't
war?
grab this guy. It's on cooldown.
Are we in a war?
Yeah. Right there.
Actually, fuck the lo-fi. We going synth wave.
What up, Woo?
Are we fighting? What's going on?
Get him, Gyro! Get him!
Oh, no, we're
Let
doing
him go!
we're doing a RBF. I
Oh.
know, dude. Can't kill me, bro.
In Garmoth? What the heck? How
Yeah.
cool is that?
RBF and Garma.
Wow.
So like, you know, like PvP instances, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I guess they want us to go fight some guild named Soap. Are they good? You know. Inazuma undecked us. We're good.
Oh, good.
But we got another deck.
Oh.
It's only FMJ that's decked on us. Even
No, there's
muted-
another one.
No, mute. Intrinsic quality?
Yeah, one literally just
Oh,
hit.
who's
That's why I
that?
was asking. That's why I was asking Chip where he was, but he said that they left after he killed him or whatever. I assumed that it was people that killed him. Because he's here in Val 4 and then got killed. They left after I just waited.
They're going to fight Soap. I don't know, I'm debating going to help because it's for 86 and those guys don't have to help. Look at, he says, could use like any and everyone. Like, bro, yeah, the GM, but when we were fighting Alliance, this one? But when we were fighting in Zuma, these guys don't want to come because they said they don't want that problem. Like, bro, what? Are you serious? I know. I mean, yeah, Inazuma was super strong, but you know, at least you see who got your back. We know Gearless and Gruden will help us. But that's the kind of deck I don't want to have a problem with.
Ah, wait, shit. No, wait. I fucked up. I'm supposed to go this way.
What server? think I died a total of like 3 times in that RBF, and it was to digital. After we got the start a plan. Are you down for?
My pets aren't collecting fast enough. No, I had fucking Baragi.
Like oh, I see where he's dead at. By bear.
Oh, he's fucking. He's gathering tier B.
Okay, let's go.
What guild is it?
You know, I
This
think
is
it's
strength.
that
I'm assuming it's the
intrinsic,
instinctive.
I think.
Yeah, that quality shit.
He forcefully slaughtered him when he like that.
Yeah. Ooh, how you liking Shy? You good?
Damn, bro. So far, bro, I got 15 of them, bro. The PDPs.
15?
Yeah, and then 3 ring, and then 2 Monty Box.
You're Val 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate a guild mission for you.
Yeah, bro. Bro, put a fucking 10k on, bro. Yeah.
Hold on, because we still need boss scrolls, so maybe we get them done instead.
Okay, push it on, bro. Fucking, I got everything, bro.
And I'll put this one up for you. Mudster. It's the last Mudster we need.
Bet.
No edit UI challenge, boys. Here we go.
No edit you.
Check this out. It's crazy. I don't even know who teams are. It's like Call of Duty hardcore mode, basically.
Oh my god, your teammates don't even show too?
No, it doesn't.
Holy. At least you're a ninja. You be
Thing is, I don't know what my cooldown is like for my skills too, and I don't know when to press V. I don't see my HP as well. Oh my god. Oh no, it's on cooldown. Oh no. Ah! This is so hard. Is this my team? I don't know. Oh my god, Draconia's my team. Okay, I think this is a bad guy. Oh my god. Oh, she's down? She's still alive? Oh, she's down? Nah, she's dead. Somebody's dead. Oh, Ninja is bad guy. Fuck. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, I got ninja! I got ninja! Poggers!
Nice.
I don't know what abilities I have. Where is he? I'm just following my teammates. I don't know where they are. What? We won! Let's go! Oh, that was fun.
He V'd away.
Oh my god.
This guy, bro, he fucking V'd into the safe zone.
Wow.
Bro, they're fighting over at gathering spot.
Just running away.
Bro, I fucking literally about to kill this dude and then he V'd into the safe zone. Then, yeah, he's right here. I'm assuming he's probably waiting for me. He can apologize and not do it again, and I will leave him alone. I do not care whether you deck back or not. Ooh.
Our guy's saying
I'm gonna be real. Me and Ken is currently smashing this guild mission.
Yeah, over gathering, brother.
yeah,
Over,
herbs,
over gathering.
literal fucking grass.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, it's so like this guy's just so dumb. He is the problem. Why? How is he a problem? What did he do?
He's complaining that Chips went over his spot in gathering. Gathering, bro. Which is it? You finished it?
Wait, that mission is done.
So when it's done, you just press G and go to guild missions and hit mission complete.
That easy.
Yeah, like that. And then now we gotta wait 9 minutes to start another one on here.
Oh, give me that fucking 10k, bro. Fucking.
What up there? Did he ever say what he did to begin with?
Who?
Yeah, he just
Chip?
said he was
He was AFK.
gathering in the spot.
I mean, who care, bro? Fucking, who care? That shit, bro. Fucking do for spot.
They're gatherers, bro. They're both gatherers.
Oh, they got him fucking
got-
like touching
got
some
a-
black together?
they got a
Yard
yard
for
for
spot.
spot. Yeah, they got a yard for spot.
Yeah. Man, that fucking BDBs right now, bro. Shot by the fucking rainbow.
Oh yeah, so this guy was here first. Why does this guy have his name sealed up? Oh, see, look, our guildie's chill. Look, he's apologizing.
Dang.
Look at him. Dude, this guy
Dang.
that we're talking to is like the fucking second in command of this guild. He's like, can't even speak.
Bro, I literally was about to kill him and he V'd, and then he came into the safe zone.
Ow! Oh, Nick, no problem, my man. Hopefully you enjoyed that part 2. Learned something? Even though it's 2 months ago, but you know, it's still the accurate tier list you'll ever be. You know what I mean?
No fucking way more horse just died. You know what? I just kind of ruined my. I don't even want to grind this place no more.
And there's Marnie Fuel event right now, so I'll probably like test here and there something that has a big change, for example. I honestly don't even know what big change happened in 2 months. Anybody know? Like, what are some classes that change, like, big difference? I don't even know. Like, people complain. Some people say like it's outdated, but
I
I'm
just
like,
figured out a combo.
what's updated? You know, what class? Tell me which class is outdated, so you know
You like my combo right here,
I
bro?
can test it out or something. You know.
So if I
Maybe I'll try. Warrior's not even like buff though. I don't see his damage changing. Sork somewhat did. Lan. Oh, that's a good buff though. Added
Does this
attack
have a
speed
cooldown?
80%. 80% for 15 seconds. That's pretty good for Lan. I don't remember if she had attack speed previously from Pendulum Kick, but yeah, that's a huge buff right there for her. But it doesn't make the damage, you know, stronger. It just makes her attack faster, I guess. Yeah. What? I'm down on the floor too. Holy, DPS start on me. Oh my god. They all V2 after. Sage, the cooldown, there was a debuff. Or cooldown changes. Lightning Prison, it did got buffed for that one, but that's about it. Doesn't make, you know, like him changing from A to S because of just one class of one skill just changed, you know? What else? What else is there for update? Last Succession Awakening? I personally like Awakening because she just have very fast mobility comparing with Succession. Succession, you will kind of feel slow, but at the same time, she does have damage though, and so that's the nice thing about her in PvE grinding. But honestly, I would recommend trying both them out, because who knows, right? Who knows that you might like that class or not, right? Yeah, there's no class changes at all. Meiwa? Kuno! There was some buffs on Kuno at least. I can check out on Kuno for sure though. Kuno did change. Awakening as well actually changed. Nova also changed. Oh! They hurt, dude. I have to be there. Holy. Russell came to say thank you for video, especially about classes and all the information. I started video yesterday and it's so confusing what to choose, and you helped me so much. Ah, thank you so much, Russell. I'm glad, yeah, my tier list kind of help you where you need to be and what class you should be playing. I will soon make rank up as well, probably for every individual class from very top to bottom, right? So which one was like the hardest class from my point of view, and then yeah, stuff like that. Oh, we lost this one actually. Wow. I find myself more for Tamer, even being one of the hardest class, but I also like challenge. Hey, by all means, Russell. Who knows, right? I do have a Succession guide up there somewhere, and I do need to make on Awakening though, so I need that kind of video. Yeah, I got you, Fairness. Or if you guys want, I'm honestly down to make it together right now too, if you guys want to. Should we try that? Honestly, after this game, I'm down. I need to pull out a tier list somewhere though. Here, let me pull out an Excel sheet. Pull out some pictures. Here, let me do this after this game. Yeah, let's make a tier list together, guys. freaking Maywa hurts, man. It's crazy how hard they've had. Easy clip. Alright, let me pull out an Excel sheet, guys, and make something about it from picture file. Let's see, where did I hit all these pictures? I have it somewhere here. One sec. Let me go AFK fishing, I guess. Okay. Then let's pull out this somewhere. I'm just downloading the pictures, guys. Give me a second. Should just take about a minute. It's like 99%.
Do you need to play Is This Future and tell me?
Did I download it? Dang, I don't think I did. Frick, man. Share, download. Swear to God, I thought I did. Man, why is this downloading taking forever? Sorry, guys. It's downloading right now. 15 seconds. 13. 10. 5. 1. And it's done. And extract all. Okay. Yo, Woo, how much silver I need for level 50 Radiant Fairy? Good question. I think I put it in my YouTube video. I forgot. From level 1 Radiant. If you do use a honey wine, I think you might need like 400 or something like that, or 500. Something like that to get it up to level 50. But you want to slow it down, Fattest, because you want to make sure you get the Miracles Cure 5 or Weight System 5 for the level, level 10. And then until you hit one of those ones, and then that's when you want to roll to the next level, to level 20. Right. And so that's what you want to do, bro. How do I pull out a picture? Oh, man. Oh, I don't even know. I just downloaded it. Like, where the fetch it go, bro? Huh? Like, holy crap, dude. Oh, that's taking too long. I don't know how to put this stuff in here. One sec. Does that work? I don't get it. Chamalloy. How to put picture to Excel. Okay. Insert pictures. This device. All that shiz, man. Well, that wasn't so bad, right? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Yo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a messy one. Oh my gosh, dude. Hi, ay, ay. I don't know why this guy's here, but yeah. Jesus. There's too much. Guardian Awakening hardest, by the way, need PhD to shift and any other button. Honestly, they're both not bad. Succession is not bad too, and Awakening is actually not bad. Like, they're pretty tied. Like, I don't know what would be actually the easiest one. Maybe Awakening might be easier, but Succession is not too bad as well, actually. I see my baby Succession Ranger. Let's go. Here, let me put this chat, I guess, on the screen too. Like that, sure. And then we'll just start recording. And they just make a, you know, what's the hardest, what's the easiest, you know? Oh, that's the lowest it can go? Holy dude. Okay. Let's try to make it more prettier then. I'm too lazy here. It's gonna be a difficult one, actually. The rating system is gonna be interesting, honestly, right? Shift Q, K, Succession Guardian can complete AFK and any other type of fillers. She can AFK Deca Thornwood with max DP. Damn, bro. Yeah, like Calpheon location or like Siege Grinding location, they're so nice. That has like a lot of AoE damage, like, you know, Awakening has it. Succession even has as well. It's pretty nice. Difficulty. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to rank this up, the easiest class to the hardest. And so let's just pull out like the easiest one that I can think of right now. So starting from the top, Succession Ranger, Succession Lance, Succession Dracania, Archer. Let's keep going. I would say like PvE, honestly, Succession Wizard is not too bad. Awakening, Succession Wusa, Megu. What else can be an easy one? Which I would say she's not too bad as well. I would say these guys are honestly easy too. Did I miss anybody? Oh, maybe like these guys that we can talk about. I don't even know if we should talk about Awakening Valkyrie because she does have the spacebar R&B. But besides that, you still need to like practice, you know, all the other abilities as well. I would say yeah, Succession can be down here. Same thing with Succession Meiwa. But let's just talk about it. So like let's compare one to the other, you know? So let's say for example like Berserker, and let's compare with Shy. Which one is easier? So thing with these two is that for Shy, you just need to know how to buff up. And I'm actually making a guide right now, actually. I'll probably post it up tomorrow. I'm just gonna need to do some final editings tonight. And then yeah, she should be good to go. But her buffing system can be very tricky. But once you figure that out, then, you know, easy clap. Like she has damage in PvE grinding and she's super easy. The cooldowns are only like 3 seconds, right? Once again. And so I would say maybe Shy would be actually easier. And so the easiest class right now would be Shy, and then Berserker will be in the bottom. Alright? So if you try Succession Wizard and Succession Berserker, I would honestly have to say Succession Wizard would be easier because the flow skills, right? So if you guys think about the elemental skills, you know, the down R&B, down LMB and then just holding RMB afterwards. You can like use multiple abilities. For PvE grinding, it can be kind of chill, right? And so what you guys want to do is like use some kind of a debuff skill first, and then just holding RMB or the F for the auto casting basically, and that's it honestly for Succession and Witch. They're basically same thing. And so yeah, like I would say these guys are pretty simple class for PvE grinding as well. And then I would say, yeah, Succession would be the next. And then if you compare with Awakening Wizard and Succession Berserker, this is a tough one. Let me think a little bit. I would say Awakening Wizard might be actually easier. And the reason behind that is like he has nice flow skill. Thing is, if you press Shift RMB and hold RMB, he has that combo, right? And everybody knows that if you guys play Awakening Wizard, and he does have damage as well for PvE, and it's very, very nice. So difficulty-wise, the easiest would be this, that, and then the next would be probably like this. And then I would honestly say Awakening Witch is also basically same thing as Wizard, but I would say she might be a little bit more difficult. I would say like it's very, very close. It's like right there, honestly. Like, but since we need to put it one by one, I guess we'll just do it like that. Awakening Warrior. Oh man, this might actually have to go back a little bit. Thing with Awakening Warrior is that he's like fingerings are very, very simple. Like for example, pressing W LMB RMB or S LMB RMB, right? Like all those simple keys, Awakening Warrior has it. And so that's why I really, really love this class. And I think it can be simple because of that reason. So probably I'll just put it like this maybe. I really, really love his like fingering for Awakening Warrior. And that's the reason why like the difficulty is not as too bad, honestly, like memorizing and learning. So let's read some comments. Awakening Striker is very easy too. Awakening Warrior takes skill. No, yeah. Oh yeah. So I agree actually on that. Like thing is, Awakening Striker has a nice flow too, right? But I would still say it can be like around here, honestly. Let me think. Like this is very difficult. Like I don't know. People's gonna judge a lot, but this is very, very difficult. Like where to put one. Cause thing is, I did try all the classes, but my brain just kind of hurts already now, just thinking about that. And then Succession Meiwa, Awakening Meiwa. I would honestly would say Succession Meiwa might be easier. She has like really nice abilities to use. Compared with Succession Musa. Like she has spammable, but the same thing with Succession Musa though. Oh, they're pretty tricky, man. There's pros and cons to it. So I don't know if I want to just put it like next to each other. Let me think. Awakening Warrior. He does have really nice flow skills. PvE, let's just think about PvE. I'm also like trying to think PvP. So that's why it's confusing me right now actually. Am I staying as Centaurus too long as season, or Succession Ranger actually hard? Succession Ranger is actually tricky. There is, for me personally, I had a really hard time with her mechanics. Thing is, she does have a different mechanics comparing with all the other classes that I played and tested. And she is definitely the like one of the interesting one out there for sure. And so unless you're like a one-trick Succession Ranger, you're gonna have a hard time basically with that class. And so just be careful. And honestly, just test it out, right? In trial character, who knows if you maybe like it or not. But personally, I had a really difficult time with her, and so her difficulty was pretty high for me. Is this from Decaflator, right? Or at all? Yeah, it's just for difficulty, like the playstyle. Like the learning the class, for example, you know what I mean? So learning the class shot is super easy. Succession Wizard, super easy. You know, the flow skills. Thing is, just press R and B or F after using one ability or memorizing one ability, and so that's why it's so easy. And then Awakening Warrior would be the next easier one. And then I would maybe say, yeah, like Awakening Striker is not too bad. I could put him right here afterwards, after Warrior, I would say. And then Succession Mewam, Musa, where should they go? Maybe like here? And then if we talk about Awakening Guardian, Succession Guardian, their flow skills are not too bad as well, actually. I would say though she would be difficult a little bit comparing with Zerker. And then she might be like, like right here maybe. If you compare with Awakening Guardian or Awakening Striker, it's actually not bad. Yeah, like lining this up, guys, it's pretty impossible, honestly, right? Like, thing is, I can make a easy line and then medium line and then hard line. Like, making like from the very top to bottom, dude, this is like killing me right now, actually. So much judgmental too, probably. People after like watching this video, they'll be like, what is this, woo, huh? Like, that's crazy. Let's talk about some hard classes that can be difficult. He's definitely up there. Awakening Sage is up there too. Awakening Nova, Succession Kuno, Awakening Kuno. Like this can be hard too, honestly. Yikes. Succession Nova can be difficult too. Awakening Mystic is not too bad. We can talk about her next, maybe. These guys are like medium, so let's pull out like medium right now. Awakening Succession is hard. Succession Lan is in the middle-ish. Awakening Sork is like here, medium to difficult-ish. Same thing with Succession Sork. Awakening Musa, I would say also like right here. He's also like right here. I would say he's pretty hard. Awakening Lan is not too bad. Should be like around here. Dracania should be like in the middle-ish. It's not too bad. Thing is, if you guys know the fire and the blue form, they're basically the same thing. And so it's actually not too bad if you guys once you realize that method for Awakening Dracania. Succession, it can be difficult, I guess. Awakening Mewa can be easier. Succession Decay can be like the middle-ish. Awakening will be easier. Succession is harder for sure, comparing with Awakening Corsair. Let's see. Succession is definitely harder than Awakening, so I'll just put it like this maybe. Succession Striker is pretty hard, so it should be up there. Sage is not too bad. Awakening Wusa is not too bad. Succession Mystic is harder than Awakening, but it's not like as too bad than I thought. So let's start from the top. Once again, Shy, and then probably like one of these, right? And then I would say Awakening Warrior is not too bad as well. Jesus. Fuck. Can I not pull it out? Darn. That's annoying. Berserker is not too bad actually. Oh, like thinking everything back again, my brain just hurts, you know? Like holy cow, dude. It's very, very difficult. Like Awakening Striker can be kind of difficult. Thing is, with Succession Musa and Meiwa, the movement skill is super easy, right? You just press W, R, and B, and you have the movement skill. But for Striker, for example, you need to memorize that. Like WF, which is dashing a little bit into them. W, R, and B to like jump into them, right? Like those are some pretty hard stuff, man. Honestly, comparing with, you know, just movement ability-wise, they're super easy, right? Oh, like I don't know if I can make a lineup. Honestly, this is very difficult. Like my brain already hurts thinking like this. Thoughts on Archer? Archer, not bad, right? He's very fun class. I'll probably need to test him again, but like he was just like around in the A tier, you know. He didn't really have the most amazing damage though for PvE. Awakening cores are kind of hard, but she's so broken. Yeah, I would definitely say though, Succession's a little bit harder, I think. Thing with Awakening, it's not too bad with your fingerings. Like Shift LMB, Shift RMB, like stuff like that. It's not too bad. Like she has them all. Her flow skills are not too bad as well, actually. So it's not too bad. So it's gonna be like around here, I think. This is very difficult, guys. I missed your opinion on Succession Wizard. I feel like it's lacking, but I just came back after 6 years. Oh, welcome back, bro. Well, if you don't know about Succession Wizard, or if you knew about it, you know, like he has a flow skill, which is using like a fireball, and then if you hold RMB, he literally uses like same elemental skills. And so when it comes to like PvE grinding, if you all you have to do is use some kind of a debuff first in the very beginning, and then just using the flow skills after that. Whether if it was F or RMB, whatever, and that's it. It literally just uses all the abilities for you basically, and so that's why it can be very, very like simple class when it comes to like PvE grinding. PvP is a different scenario for sure. You do need to memorize all the abilities, but when you know PvE, who cares, right? Like all you have to do, there is some strategies and steps that you guys need to use, but the most important part is just debuff, and then after that, just use whatever, right? Yeah, and so that's why like it's pretty easy. Shy, all you have to do is just memorize the self buff. It's not too difficult as well once you guys figure it out. For me, I had a hard time in the very first one on my 1.0 tier list video, and I thought she had no damage, but I was wrong. Like she clearly has damage. Lots of fun class, honestly, for PvE. But let me think. Awakening Warrior, easy. I really love the fingerings for this class. Awakening Guardian, I would say maybe like around here. I would say Meiwa and Musa would be easy class, and the reason behind that, the movement skill is super easy, WRMB. Because thing is guys, you need to memorize all the abilities. That's the thing, and so that's why like it can be like a difficult class. So the thing is with them is their movement skills are super easy, and all you have to memorize is just abilities, and so that's why I would say like these classes are super easy, right? Thing with all other classes, you do need to memorize it, and so that's why it can be difficult. Now I think about it, I would say like Wizard and Witch can be easy because teleport, right? There's only 2 teleports for movement skill, and that's about it basically. But Awakening Warrior, right? Awakening Striker, you need to use abilities to dash and everything, stuff like that, and that can be lots of memorization. So it would be definitely more difficult than these guys, I would say, actually. Good thinking. Awakening Ranger is actually not too bad too, if you guys think about it, right? Thing with her, she has nice keyboard, I guess, mechanics too. And then she has a dashing system too, which is movement skill as well. So when it comes to PvE grinding, she can literally just dash just like Succession Musa and Meiwa, but just little bit slower, I would say. So that's the reason why she can be actually not too bad as well. So if you're talking about movement skills, there is to it right here, right? Like movement skills, super easy. Teleports right here. These guys are dashing. These guys have 2 teleports as well, and then 1 backwards. She has the W RMB as well, just like Succession Musa. But I would say it can be more difficult and challenging, but it's really fun class. What else is actually good for movement skill? Anything out there? What's your insights on Sage, Succession, Awakening? Succession Sage right now PvP is amazing comparing with Awakening. And then yeah, like Succession Sage, he does have damage and Hex as well, I noticed, comparing with Awakening. But Awakening is also a really fun class. Thing is, he's really good for PvE grinding. But then his APM is pretty high too, and so, you know, if you don't want to hurt your fingers, then Awakening Stage is not for you. And so if you want to have like a chill grind with a slower tempo, then you want to play Succession Stage. So that's the difficulty like around I put here. It's not perfect right now, but yeah. So it's like around here, basically. So Succession Sage is around here, and then Awakening will be like up here, for example. Like this is medium, and this is high on the right side for now. And then I'm just organizing here a little bit. Okay. Succession Berserker, he movement skill shouldn't be as bad. So I'm gonna put it like this. Succession Guardian, Awakening Guardian, you do need to memorize some abilities for movement skills. And so I would say maybe it can be a little bit more difficult. And then I would say like Awakening Striker, for example. Awakening Mewa is actually not too bad. She has the dashing movement skills. So let's see, where can I maybe put her here? Maybe I can put it like right here, maybe. Right there. I think that might be a good spot for her. Thing is, yeah, once again, guys, movement skills, super easy class. So that's the reason why we want to look at movement skill first, right? That's what I would say, honestly. I'm gonna say maybe... So I can't make it bigger or smaller, so this is gonna be difficult. Oh man. Awakening Long? It's gonna be difficult. Awakening Wusa is not too bad too. She's like around here. Alright, so let's start over. If I compare with this, I would say Shy is easier. If I compare with this, they're the same thing. If I compare with this, yeah, I would say Witch is easier. And then if I compare with Musa and Mewa, they're basically the same thing, but different skills. She uses basically just blades and flowers, and he uses like winds. And it's just different elemental skills that you guys can use. If I had to compare with these ones, they're pretty like similar, honestly. So we're just gonna move on to the next one. This, I would, yeah, definitely say this is difficult more. I would say Mewa will be easier than Awakening Ranger. Whoa. And then I would say like Awakening Warrior would be easy. Like this. Looking good, actually. I'm actually happy with this result, I think, in the very beginning for now. And then I would say Succession Berserker would be easier. Succession Guardian, Awakening Guardian. Oh, this is a difficult one. I think this is better. Her movement skill can be trickier. That's the thing. For sure, more than Succession Berserker too. So yeah, I think this is right. And then Awakening Striker, he does have a lot of movement skills you need to memorize as well. Can be difficult, but his flow skills are super easy too. And so it just cancels out each other. You know what I mean? Like this is very hard, guys. Why are you guys making me do this? What the frick? I do have a Discord, and I also have a Discord for my guild and my public people. I think you just put !! Discord and Twitch, and then I think you can get the link there. What else should we talk about? Succession Decay is definitely harder. Succession Sage, it's not too bad. It's not too bad actually. Awakening Striker, Awakening Decay. What would be easier? She does have really nice flow skill. He does have also nice flow skills. I don't know, man. They're pretty easy. They're pretty similar. I mean, yeah, I think I'll just leave it right here. Awakening Valk, I'll just leave it right there as well. Any more movement skills? Secession Lan, right? Super simple, but her combos can be tricky a little bit, I would say. People say like it's actually easy, but I don't know. Like I didn't look at the tutorial guide, and so that's why maybe it was kind of more difficult, I guess, comparing with like Awakening Striker, for example, or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely, I would say Awakening Corsair would be easier, and then it'll be Secession. Yeah, let's just do it like that, maybe. So where's Wusa? So I would say Awakening is easier, but I would say Secession will be harder. And then if I compare with Secession Sage and Secession Wusa, which one is more difficult? I would say Sage, because his teleport is actually not too bad, right? Secession Wusa, it's actually not too bad. Oh, this one's hard. They're pretty similar. They're pretty similar. I would say though, Secession Wusa would be easier. Yeah, I would say so though. Awakening Corsair, Secession Corsair. Where do I want to put Awakening Mystic? I would say Awakening would be easier for Mystic? Question mark? Oh man, this is very, very hard. Let's do difficulty. Let's do very hard one. So there's like Secession Ninja. There can be like Awakening Ninja, Awakening Berserker, Archer. Secession is not too bad. Awakening would be more difficult for sure though. That's a hard one for sure, in my perspective. Awakening would be more difficult than Secession from my experience. And it's actually not too bad. They're basically like, they were pretty tied for me actually. Secession, Secession, where would he be at? I think it's around Secession Kuno too. Awakening, Nova. She can be difficult, like it's right here in the between. Secession, Nova, where can I put her? I think it will be like around here for these guys. This would be easier. She was different. Her play styles is very different. And so yeah. He's actually easier. He movement skills. If you guys practice movement skills for Awakening Assassin, is actually not too bad as well. Secession Valkyrie, maybe she might be like around here. She has really nice flow skills, and so it can be not too bad as well. Awakening Dracania is actually not too bad as well, honestly, because of her abilities. It's actually pretty friendly. If I compare Secession Megu and Secession Sage, which is harder? Dude. The clone. I would say Megu would be harder, right? Because there's clone. Sage, there's not much that you can like fake people, I guess. Because it already fakes for you, you know? Like whenever you use the teleport, it just goes left or right. You just gotta guess which one is what, right? But Megu, you do have to press Q to go back to your clone. So I would say it's more difficult, actually. Awakening Corsair. Secession is definitely harder. If I compare these two though, which one is harder? This one has grab. They both have grab. But we're talking about PvE. How are the combos, if I remember? I think flow skill-wise, she was easier. So I would have to say maybe she might be easier than Awakening Mystic. The Secession Corsair. If I compare these two, it's pretty sure Awakening Musa. He does have a really nice flow skill too though, and so. New tier list? Nah, this is just for like easiest difficult. So this is a difficulty tier list now, Nova. So I started from the left, the easiest, and then the right, the hardest, basically. And then I still need to figure this out right here on the right side. I think I'm almost done, actually. I'm pretty happy with this result so far. Awakening is harder than Succession at the highest for DK. Oh, really? Thing is, like, what I realized for Awakening, though, is, like, the flow skills, right? Like, if you press Shift LMB, right, it uses, like, 3 abilities, for example, you know what I mean? So that's why I think Awakening is just much easier. And the Succession, it's not too bad as well. Like, if you press LMB, RMB together, right, twice, it uses that 2 combo. But I would say it's maybe a little bit more difficult for PvE, though, I think. Yeah. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking everything in general, like the flow skills, the movement abilities. If you think about movement too, I would say Succession can be more difficult, I would say, honestly. So it's like maybe right there. But if I'm also comparing with other classes too, though, right? There's a lot, and so that's why my brain hurts already. And so yeah, Kara, I would say like Shy would be the easiest one. The one difficulty part about her would be just deep buffing up. But once you figure that out, after that, dude, easy clap on like PvE grinding. Like everything is 3 seconds cooldown, and I would say the using ability is too difficult as well. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend new people just playing Shy. That's what I would recommend. They just need to learn how to buff up, and so I am making that video right now actually. And so I'll probably finish it by tonight, and then yeah, put it on live tomorrow. Yeah, Awakening Warrior pretty difficult. Yeah, I just really love Awakening Warrior's fingerings on the keyboards, and so that's why I think it's not too bad learning. Exactly, Shy main life skillers, so we bond it. Exactly, you can do literally like 2 for 1, you know what I mean? Alrighty, so let's keep going, guys. Awakening Musa and Succession DK. I would say Succession would be more difficult because Awakening at least has easy movement skill, right? It's just pressing W, R, and B. But he does need to use a lot of abilities, I would say. And so that's why he can be kind of tricky. Awakening Musa over Awakening Valk. Let's see. Awakening Musa. And then Awakening Valk. Oh, right here. So let's think about this. Nice thing about Awakening Valk is spacebar RMB, right? And that's the easiest skill that you can literally use about that class. But I would still say like you need to use a lot of other abilities too, I guess, if you want to be efficient in PvE grinding, right? So that's about it. So that's the thing that I need to talk about for Awakening Valkyrie, is that she does have that spacebar RMB, which is super, super good for early game, mid game. But at the same time, if you want to learn everything in general for Awakening Valk, like, that can be the tricky one, I would say, maybe, yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing, like, this is very difficult for me to, like, thing is, I can put it literally right here, right? Which is just pressing space bar RMB. But I need to also explain why and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Oh, so it's really hard. Yeah, it's really, really hard, honestly. Like, this lineup is very, very difficult. I can definitely make a list of like easy, medium, hard, right? And then I can make a whole list like that. But making a line like this, it actually hurts my brain. Like, there's so much things to talk about. And so yeah, like, this kind of hurts. Very, very difficult. I would say Awakening DK or Succession DK and Awakening Dracania. Which one would be harder? I would say Succession would be harder for sure. But if I compare with this guy, which one would be harder?
Oh my gosh. So much.
Maybe right here. This is hard too. Like, they're pretty rough. Makes Succession to get a harder class so they buff it. I don't know if PA even watched these videos, and so you're good. Alright, so we're into this level now. Let me think. Where we at? Succession Warrior. He does have a really nice flow skills. Awakening Crusader and Succession Warrior. Might be like around here, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. Succession Valkyrie. It's pretty similar too. If I compare with Warrior though, which one is easier? I would say actually Valk might be actually even easier. Because her movement skill is actually easier. So how far is she gonna go down now actually? Now this is the hard question. Oh, this is difficult, guys. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's very, very hard. I heard they're extending season. I'm not sure, Carlos, but you know, it's always good to finish your seasonal as soon as possible, so that way you don't have to worry about, you know, graduation and all this stress stuff. The best part about this game is you can get power leveled, right? And so make sure you find some people to power level. If you can't find them, just go over there to Red Orcs or Bloody or under Gyfin. And when people are grinding there, just ask them for Leech, and then, yeah. That's how I find mine usually, honestly. And there are usually some nice people out there. And so, how's everything going? What's the order we're going here? What's up, Roku? So we're doing a difficulty tier list right now. And so the left is easiest, basically. And then difficulty is on the right side, basically. I'm already done. I just heard about it. Oh, gotcha. Good. So make sure you finish that. Awakening Lan, Succession Decay. Thing is though, Awakening Lan does have easier movement skill, so I would say it might be actually easier. But if I'm comparing with Awakening Dracania and Awakening Lan, there's so pros and cons about it. That's the thing. This is very hard. Oh, let's just go with the flow, guys. Can we just get this over with? Is this both for PvE and PvP? No, we're just talking about PvE. For example, you know, Wizard, you definitely need a high APM, and you know, difficulty is definitely up there too once it becomes PvP. But since we're talking about PvE, like, you know, the flow skills are there, just pressing RMBs or F, right? And so that's why those classes can be very, very easy. Think of it as like 40 years old man playing this game, guys. All right, that's what I'm looking for right here, guys. That's what I'm looking for here. Think about 40 years old man or like 12 years old kid trying to play this game. It's really, really impossible for them to play, you know, Succession Wizard on PvP for them. It's insane. Dude, there's no way they can do that. It's impossible. So I'm trying to find the very easiest way for them in the matter, so that way they can actually play the game. You know what I mean? And then Succession and Maywise up here. Let's just get this over with. Let's just line this up, you know? F it. So I can talk about this from the, you know, least to highest and the reason why behind it, basically. So let's keep going. Succession Decay, Succession Tamer, if I compare with this. I would say... Tamer movement skill is not too bad, right? It's just shift and AAD, right? It just goes evasion, iframe to super armor, iframe to super armor. So movement skill wise, not too bad. The combo can be the difficult part though, but this is hard. Yeah, the combo part is the part maybe that can be difficult. So maybe that's why Succession Tamer might be harder. Okay, my guild is mostly 50 years old. No way, Carl. Damn. And that's what I'm saying, Carl. Like you tell them, like, yo, check out this Woo tier list, bro. And the thing is, I made the video basically for this Succession Wizard. And so if they watch this video, bro, they're gonna love me, honestly. No joke, Carl. Because some people, they just play the game just pressing RMB, you know what I mean? When they play like Wizard, for example. And, you know, it's just difficult game for them. But they still love the content. But, you know, I still want them to play something, you know what I mean? And have some fun, and so, yeah. Anyway, Succession Tamer, if you compare with Succession Dracania, Her mobility skills can be more difficult, I would say. So she might be like right here, honestly. Ooh, this is so hard, man. Very, very difficult. Combo. If I compare with these two, though, I would say Hasashi is easier. No. His APM is high, but at the same time, it's doable. Like, dude, it's not too bad as you guys think. So all the tutorial videos that I made, I know for sure, but the ones that I didn't, I'm still not too sure too. You know what I mean? Because I only like practice for like 5 hours, you know, for every class, and so it's not perfect. But the ones that I learned pretty fast was like Awakening Hasashi, because his movement skill was really fun to learn, and it wasn't too bad as well. I would put it like that, I think. And then I would say Succession Hasashi. Then Awakening. Then Succession. Oh my gosh, bro. This is very difficult. Let's just line it up, you know what I mean? Like, let's see what happens. Holy cow, yeah, it goes so far. Awakening, Sorg. It's not too bad. If I compare with this, it's like around here too, honestly. But what is more difficult, Awakening, Sorg, or Succession Tamer? He does have a spammable skill, which is not too bad. So it's actually maybe down. Awakening, Sorg, Awakening, Hasashi. That's a difficult one. Maybe like right here. I think I'm gonna put Sork in here, I think. This is very difficult, guys. I'm already like stressed. I just want this over with. The hardest one, I would say, right? Awakening Ninja and Awakening Nova. Which one would be harder? I would say Awakening for sure, because you do need to learn Succession abilities too. So that's why it can be difficult. Like, honestly, I don't know. They're pretty similar. Like, Succession Ninja is also hard, but I can see also Awakening Ninja being very difficult. But the flow skills are very nice too, though. And so there's like pros and cons about it, basically. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, maybe then. Archer. It's pretty difficult. You do need to learn how to like change, you know, main skill to Awakening, Awakening to main. But once you learn that, it's actually not too bad. How difficult is that though? If I compare like around here. Succession Ranger was way too hard for me. I don't know, man. Succession Nova. PvE grinding, right? PvE grinding, let me think. PvE grinding, maybe like this. I think like this. Oh my gosh, dude. My brain hurts. My freaking brain hurts. Oh my goodness. It's very difficult. Succession Megu. Oh. Where does Secession Valkyrie go? Her movement skill is not too bad actually. Maybe like right here? Secession Warrior would probably go around here as well. Let me think. What about like around here? Yeah. Okay. Looking good so far. Secession Kuno. Then I would say Berserker. And then Secession Striker is pretty hard though. I would say Nova first. And then Secession Sork. And then Secession Striker. Right? And then I would say like they're both hard, honestly. What's up, KO? What's up? Welcome. I'm just trying to make a tier list for the easiest to difficulty right now, but I'm just so stressed out, bro, already. I just want this over with. If you compare with these two, I would still say that Secession Striker is harder. How about Awakening Sage? And if I compare with Secession Striker, Awakening Kuno, Awakening Sage, I would say Kuno is harder. But Sage and Nova, if I compare these two, this is for PvE or PvP? It's only for PvE. Think of it as like a 40 years old man trying to play this game. You know, the old man who has a hard time difficult playing this game, you know. Very simple-minded guy trying to play this game, right? Secession Striker is harder than Awakening Sage, I believe, right? That's what I'm thinking. It is for sure. Like, Secession Striker is harder, for sure, yeah. It's like around here, I would say, right? But if I'm comparing Awakening Sage and Awakening Nova, they're pretty similar. Oh, movement skill though wise, I would say Sage will be more difficult. Because with Nova Awakening, at least, you know, the dashing is pretty easy, which is shift and movement, right? But Sage really doesn't really have that unless you want to use the Secession Sage, I guess. I don't know. Dude, I'm over 40. I'm not that old. Oh, my bad, Cat. Oh, no offense. What I'm just trying to say is that, like, you know, if you are new to BDO, what are some, like, classes that they can try? You know what I mean? I think this is it. Let me go back. Shy, pretty easy. 3 seconds cooldown for abilities, and all you have to know is buffing up, right? Like, I kind of recommend people just playing Shy, I would say. Honestly, that's not true too, though. PvE, she does use boomerangs, self buff. If I compare now these two, which one will be easier? Damn. Is this it? I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is pretty difficult than I thought. These guys are easy because he has a flow skill, right? Hands down. You can literally explain that to new people and they will understand it like less than 10 seconds. No joke. But Shy, you still need to memorize the down LMB, down RMBs, and shift RMBs, right? That can be also a little bit difficult for new people, I would say, honestly. Shy just has to rebuff every 30 seconds or so. 1 minute, yeah. So she does have a buff, and it lasts only 1 minute. And so she does need to rebuff again every minute, which can be annoying because, you know, 1 minute, so 60 minutes is like 60 times, right? So she needs to buff up 60 times every 1 hour and then 120 times. You know what I mean? Like, that can be really annoying, self-buffing. But when she self-buffs up, like, she's really strong. That's the thing. But imagine she didn't ever like self buff, bro. Holy, like she'll be like even stronger basically. But that's the only way how she gets really powerful is through those buffs. Succession Meiwa and Musa, I would say they're similar. The reason why they're easy is movement skills, right? W, R, and B, and they just run around, and then you just memorize the abilities. And the flow skills are there for both of them. And then, yeah, just abilities. There's like 3-4 buttons that you just need to press as Meiwa and Musa just to freaking give lots of damage and spammable buttons. So that's why they're super easy too. Maybe it's like this, bro, honestly, at this point. Now, if you think about Awakening Wizard, they both have really nice flow skills, super easy. 2 teleports, 1 backward teleports for both of them. And that's it, right? It's not too bad, not too hard. Highly recommended for new BDO players as well. Awakening Meiwa could be the next easier one, I guess, right? She also has easy movement skills. Same thing with Awakening Ranger, right? W, R, and B, and they just dash all day, you know what I mean? They have the easiest dash, and so that's why all these classes can be super easy. And then the wizards, 2 teleports, shift spacebar as well. And that's not hard as well for teleport wise. And so that's why it's not too difficult as well. Awakening Warrior, also spammable movement skills. But I would say, you need to use that movements on your keyboards. But the keyboards are very super friendly, like super easy. If you don't know what I mean, just watch my, Warrior Awakening guide and how to play all the class in 1 hour. I basically explain everything there. And once you watch that video, you will understand why that class is easy. And after that, Succession Berserker. Thing about Succession Berserker, you just press R and B and it debuffs enemy when you're on a beast mode. And then his movement skills can be trickier, I guess. Comparing with Awakening Warrior. For example, like he needs to press shift spacebar to run, and then SF to jump around, go crazy, and then turns into a beast mode. And so like his movement skill can be a little bit more trickier, but it's also easy because it's spammable. Like shift F, WF, those are all spammable buttons, and so that's why they're pretty easy in that scenario. Awakening Guardian might be the next one that can be easy because she has a really nice damage, and you don't really need to press a lot of buttons to play her in PvE grinding, and she gives a lot of damage. And then after that, it would be like Succession or Awakening Striker, I would say, right? Awakening Striker, you do need to know like some movement skills from Succession abilities too. For example, Q, which is uppercut from Succession, and then like LMB or F, right, to do the next combos and stuff like that. So you do need to memorize those stuff too, which makes Awakening Striker actually more difficult. And so yeah, but Succession Guardian, it's basically a very simple class as well. Lots of damage too, and she just jumps around as well, just like Succession Berserker. But I would definitely say that Guardian would be more difficult to play comparing with Berserker. And same thing with Awakening Guardian, so that's why I put it right here. Awakening DK, she has really nice flow skill. And so that's why, Shift LMB uses 3 abilities, Shift RMB after that, and then holding RMB as well. Those are all abilities right there, which is super, super easy. And they're the ones that gives a lot of damage anyways for PvE grinding. And yeah, movement skill is super easy too once you realize which one they are. And so yeah. Awakening Valkyrie, honestly, she should be on the very first right here, honestly. If you guys are grinding with like, early to mid games. When you guys are grinding for Infinity Potion pieces or anything somewhere that's super easy like Centaurus, because all you have to do is pressing spacebar RMB. It just uses the mana potions, and then she literally just shreds everybody in front of you. So it's like a land more. And so yeah, besides that, in late game though, you do need to start memorizing all the buttons. And so I would definitely have to say that it's actually can be difficult, more difficult than Awakening DK. And then after that, we could talk about like Succession Lawn. Like her damage is there too. Her movement skill is super easy too, like shift spacebar, and she like flies around, stuff like that. And then after that, holding like LMB RMB gives lots of AoE damage. And so yeah, and then like holding F as well gives you like attack speed now and stuff like that. And so it's really, really nice too. Yeah, like I would say maybe like this sounds right. Maybe I don't know, something like that. Awakening Wusa, Secession Wusa. I would definitely have to say Awakening is definitely easier than Secession. Secession has a little bit faster tempo than Awakening, but she does give a lots of damage, lots of AoE. Think of it as like Lux in League of Legends. She just gives lots of like laser cannons in the front of you. But she's very slow, very predictable in PvP, not good. But PvE, she does have damage and very fun class. So, you know, PvE, highly recommended, super easy. And then Secession Wusa would be the next one, I would say. And then when we compare with Secession Sage, I would say Wusa would be easier. Due to, like, there's a lot of shift abilities, like Shift Q, Shift E, Shift F. Those are abilities as well. Same thing with Secession Sage, so they're like pretty similar thing. They're basically movement skill class that I talk about in my tutorial video. But I would say, yeah, like they're pretty similar, so they're like right in the between together. And then after that, Secession Megu will be more difficult than Secession Sage because she has a clone. Thing with Secession Sage is that when you use teleport, it automatically makes the clone for you. But for Secession Megu, it makes the clone, but then if you want to go back to the clone, you have to press Q to go back there. And so that's why it can be more trickier. It's like playing Shaco in League of Legends. Like, think about that, right? Like, you need to multitask if you want to go back to your... I guess Echo would be a better one, right? I guess alting Echo, going back to your, you know, clone and stuff like that. You need to understand the mechanic and then to play her and then give lots of damage. Very strong, highly recommended. And then after that, we can talk about Secession Valkyrie, Awakening Corsair. Like, they're not too bad as well. Like, they have a really nice flow skill together. And their movement skill, I would say Secession Valkyrie is definitely easier. You have to just press Shift W 4 times. And she can like dash in 4 times like that. And so that's why she's really nice. And then, yeah. Awakening Corsair though, you do need to memorize some movement skills. So she can be quite challenging. Same thing with Secession Warrior. Awakening Mystic. Also, you do need to memorize some movement skill for her. And same thing with Secession Corsair. And so that's why, yeah, I just lined it up like this. From my perspective, from left to right, from easiest to difficulty. And then Awakening Musa, he can be easy in the early game, mid game. But when it comes to like end game, you do need to memorize more abilities to use. So like he's like around right here, like with Secession Corsair, I would say. He does use more abilities when it comes to the late game to be more efficient. But in the early game, you can literally just press, you know, AD LMBs and he just slash left and right. Super easy when it comes to like bloody as well. It's very nice damage. Awakening Draconia, she can be easy once you guys figure out the mechanic that I talk about with Awakening Warrior, with the fingerings on your hands. Fingering with your hands. Yeah. She has like the red skills and the blue skills. They're basically same thing, same combos, same keys on the keyboard. You just need to memorize how to like change it from red to blue and blue to red, for example, right? Awakening Lan would be maybe the next one to be the easiest one, because she does have 2 dashes, which is not too difficult, right? And then after that, she does need to learn some abilities to use some combos. That is the one that can be difficult. So that's why I put it right there, I think. And the Secession Decay. She can be tricky. She is definitely PvP class, but PvE, she does have damage too. But there's a lot of abilities that you need to memorize as well for her to be efficient for damage-wise. And then after that, it will be maybe like Awakening Hasashin. Here is movement skill is not too bad once you guys memorize it. It's just muscle memory class basically. Once you get used to that, then you're basically solid. And then Awakening Sork. One thing I noticed with Awakening Sork is that you do need to buff up with Shift LMB to give a critical hit, for a self buff, and then going back to like, you know, Awakening Sork abilities to go back basically. So that can be the trick part for her difficulty, but besides that, it's not too bad. Secession Tamer would be maybe the next one for difficulty. Her movement skill is not too bad, right? Like she does have a super armor iframe thingy with a Shift A and Shift D's or movement skills. Her combos is the one that can be kind of difficult though, and so that's why she's kind of up here because of that reason. Same thing with Succession Draconia. Her movement skills can be a bit tricky, but once you like have a good enough practice, you can basically do pretty well with her as well. And then Succession Hasashin, he's very fast tempo a little bit too, and lots of like assassin abilities too, like when people's behind people's back and stuff like that and give damage. AoE as well with the sand. It's not too bad, like maybe it's like around here too, you know, but I just don't know where to put it. I'm very tired, and so I'm just gonna leave it right there. And then Awakening Tamer maybe might be the next one for the difficulty. Her movement skill is very nice, but you just need to memorize a lot to use those. Same thing with Succession Mystic, so that's why they're kind of up here. Oh, you go. And then her combo, their combos are very also difficult as well, and so that's why I put it up here. And then yeah, Awakening Berserker 2, he can use Succession abilities. Basically, if you want to play Awakening, guys, just keep in mind, if you want to play Awakening class, you basically need to learn Succession a little bit of like 50% knowledge, because you need to use Succession abilities to play Awakening too. For example, Awakening Berserker, he can still run around pressing Shift Spacebar, which comes from Succession Berserker. And so yeah, like those are the abilities that you can use, right? Even like grabs and stuff like that, for example. And so, you know, like in order to play Awakening, you need to understand Succession first. That's my recommendation when it comes to BDO, honestly. Succession Nova, right? Same thing. Look at here. Why is Awakening harder? Because you do use Succession abilities if you want to for grabs and stuff like that, for example, from Succession. But at the same time, Awakening is just different class comparing with Succession. Like this is slow tempo, fast tempo. The combos they're both difficult. Interesting too with Awakening Nova too. I actually noticed, yeah, you use some really weird abilities for her. And then for her E buff, it's basically like Super Saiyan mode. And when you use that ability, it drains down the Super Saiyan time, I guess, right, for 30 seconds. And then you're basically OP for that matter of time and use like different abilities basically too a little bit and stuff like that. And then Succession Sork, she's up here too. A lot of people don't play Succession Sork. You know the reason why, because her abilities are pretty tricky and her movement skills is honestly not the greatest too. But at the same time, her combo is the one that's just inconvenient. So that's why she's kind of up here basically. And then Awakening Sage, Succession Striker. I would say Awakening Sage has some difficult movement skills as well. He has a lot of dashes and, you know, zigzags basically, like a Zeus going crazy. And so that's the reason why he can be difficult for movement skill. But besides that, like his combos can be also tricky. But maybe this is hard, guys. Movement skill is not too bad because he can also use Succession Sage for teleport. So I would say like movement skill is much easier too. And then Succession Striker, definitely a hard class because lots of movement abilities you need to memorize as well, like pressing uppercut and then LMB, just like Awakening Striker, right? Like if you want to be playing Awakening Striker, you need to learn how to play Succession Striker a little bit too, because it uses this ability from here as well. And then after that, we can talk about Awakening Kuno. She is very tricky. First of all, like she needs to understand how to play Succession Kuno first, because you will lose a lot. Like 60% you use Awakening abilities, and then 40% you actually use still like Succession abilities from movement skills, like WQ and, you know, Shift E and stuff like that. And so yeah, like if you want to play Awakening Kuno, you need to know how to play Succession Kuno too. And so that's why it's kind of up there, because you do need to play both. Our Archer is a hard class for sure, because you need to learn how to change main to Awakening, Awakening to main, and a lot of combos that you need to understand, ability wise as well. But the flow is not bad, honestly. Like if you press RMB after like shift RMB and then holding RMB, like that's a nice just chill combo skill, you know what I mean? Like, so PvE grinding wise, maybe it's not too bad. Then I'm thinking like, but movement skills can be very tricky too though. But I would say maybe Kuno might be more difficult than Archer, so I'll just maybe switch around like that, maybe. Awakening Ninja can be also tricky, because you do need to understand Succession Ninja abilities first in order to play Awakening Ninja first as well. But nice thing about Awakening Ninja is that he has a nice flow skills. And so, you know, there's pros and cons about it. But thing is, why Secession is harder is because his movement skills are just like way fast tempo versus Awakening Ninja, I would say, honestly. And so that's why like Secession Ninja can be more tricky to play versus Awakening Ninja. Awakening Ninja is a little bit like slower tempo because you do have a frontal guard. So every time you press R&B, you have a forward guard. And Secession Ninja, you do not have a forward guard. And so what do you need to do? Freaking move around like a snake every day, 24/7. Like if you stop, you're dead, basically, as a Secession Ninja. You always have to move around or just hide. That's it. You can't stand still, and or else you can't just block anything. You need to use some kind of ability all the time to be safe, basically. And so that's why it can be more difficult than Awakening Ninja. Awakening Ninja, just press R&B, bro. You just frontal guard everything in the front. And so basically pressing Q, and so that's why I would say like it's easier. Secession Ranger though, like her abilities is not too bad. Her mechanics are very, very interesting though. Like I don't even know how to explain when I make this tutorial video on my end. Her flow skills are actually not too bad though. Maybe it's not harder than Secession Ninja though. I'm just maybe overreacting here. Her movement skill is super easy, right? When it comes to PvE grinding though, which is pressing like W, R, and B, and she just does the front flips. And so it's not too bad actually, thinking about that. So her movement skill is super easy for PvE grinding. We just need to understand the combos. So, you know, it's actually not too bad actually. So maybe it's around like, like around Awakening, Tamer-ish. That's a good place, I think, for Secession Ranger. That's what I would say. But yeah, I think this is my tier list, guys. So yeah. So starting from the left is the easiest, I would say. And then the right side would be the hardest class I would recommend. Think about new BDO player, literally like the guy from Maple Story, Lost Ark, whatever, right? They don't know anything about this game and they're trying to learn the game, right? Like, thing about our BDO is that our mechanics are very different. In like WoW or Maple Story, you just press keyboard like Q, W, E, R, or 1, 2, 3, 4, just like League of Legends, and it uses abilities. Meanwhile, BDO is kind of different, right? We can also do that too. Like we can put numbers on it and then use abilities, but it's not efficient if you do so. And so like memorizing those keyboard mechanics is more convenient. And so what I'm trying to say here though is that Secession Wizard has a really nice flow, right? And so yeah. And so yeah, yeah, that would be my tier list for the easiest to difficulty, I guess. And so there you guys have it. Alrighty, so we're going
That was 1 hour,
this.
dude. Oh my gosh. I will probably edit that later on and then I guess post it on online. I don't know, dude. She got a high end, I guess she'll be the hardest spot. I guess it really depends too, right? Like movement skill though is not too difficult anyways for Secession Ranger, which is pressing W, R, and B and just running around. It's not too difficult as well, and so I guess it's not too bad, I guess. This is just overall, like everywhere in general, I guess, right? Even like Awakening Vol, if you guys think about it, like spacebar R&B, right? Super easy to press, but at the same time, you still need to understand the other abilities, which can be the difficult part to learn, and so that's why she's like around here. But still easy, right? If you compare with all the other class, right? Like this is all easy right here, right? Like I would say up to right here, that would be easy. And then from here to in the middle would be like medium, right? And then maybe like around here, I would say it's hard. That's what I would say. And it's not gonna be perfect, guys, right? Like, this is my assumption. Yeah. It's not gonna be perfect line, honestly, and like people's gonna have crazy arguments, but at the same time, this is the closest it's gonna get because I did play all the classes, right? I do understand their mechanics and abilities, and so this is the closest one I can get, honestly, bro. Unless I test everything out again and then changes my mind, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, let me edit this video and then post this one too, I guess, on YouTube or something. But yeah, I think that's it for my stream today, guys. I still need to make my shy video for tutorial guide, and so we'll see you guys here. I will end my stream now, but thanks for coming. I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, no problem, guys. Have a good night. Ciao, ciao.